42 drivers getting ready to battle it out here at Michigan, the Irish Hills of Michigan, Brooklyn, Michigan, the Michigan International Speedway, 20 laps, race 15 of the season, the last race. If you're going to have a shot to make the All-Star race, if you're not locked in yet, this is your last opportunity. If not, you're going to have to either race, if you don't lock yourself in the All-Star race, you're going to have to race your way into the showdown, the top two finishers. But this is the last chance. You got to win it here
Drivers, start your engines.
today. Go ahead and start the engines. You got to win it here today to lock yourself into the All-Star race. If you haven't already, if you already won this season or won in the second half of the season last season, you are locked in. And if you're a past champion, etc., past All-Star race winner, you are also locked in. You'll see once we get to the All-Star race, the drivers are off into turn 3. Pace car about to bring him in. Brandon Bain. Or bring him down today. Brandon Bain, Diego Ospina, Charles Jackson, Cody Lamas, Stephen Papias, and Samuel Mills, and it's Tony Speed and Ryan Daniels. We're getting ready here for the green flag at Michigan. One of the original tracks of the Pepsi Racing Series. When the Pepsi Racing Series first started in Season 1, there were only 2 tracks. Talladega and this one. Green flag in the air. We are underway at Michigan. Off into turn 1 we go. Brandon Bain in the lead. Early on here is Charles Jackson, Samuel Mills, and that whole inside lane tries to make some progress as now we come down the back straightaway for the first time. Down the back they go. Brandon Bain leading the way down there as they get into turn 3 for the first time. Samuel Mills trying to take over the lead. Or second place, I'd say. He's coming for the lead, though, here in just a second. Here comes Tony Speed. He makes it 3 wide. And looks like Brandon Bain will lead those first few laps as we take a look at your running order here, kind of where everybody's at. 3 wide action, some 4 wide action up here. It's Joe Gibbs' teammates up here. They were 4 wide. Now it's Stephen Papias. Oh, no! Trouble! Papias just clipped the 2 car. And we have a huge crash on the back straightaway. Wow. And we're racing back to the line now. Looks like it's going to be Samuel Mills just beating him out. And we are officially under caution here for the first time today. Lap 3 of 20. And this one involved many good drivers, many contenders. Dylan Petit involved, Tim Fig on the back straightaway, struggling to get that car turned around. Trent Dunham, Dylan Young, Stephen Papias, Trey Campbell, Aaron Williams looks like he's okay. But it all started when they were 4 wide, and then Papias was just backing up, and him and the 2 car just barely made contact. Let's take a look at it. We'll see what happened here on the back straightaway to bring us out on the caution for the first time. Okay, so here's Stephen Papias. He got kicked up to the high lane here. And right about here, him and Dylan Young are just gonna make some contact. It looks like, looks like it was Dylan Petit. Petit was coming up on Dylan Young, and Papias was already there. Yeah, this one really shows it right here. See, Dylan Petit coming up on Dylan Young right there. They get in the 30 car, and from there, it's on. Nowhere to go for a lot of guys. Whoa, that's Trent Dunham who got shot down the racetrack there. Looks like everybody might be able to continue here. Not really much damage to a lot of cars, but Tim Fig was on that really shot down the racetrack here. Watch this for the 97. He just got shot out of a cannon on the inside. Watch this. Whoop. Locked him up. Here's Trent. He had a pretty wild ride as well. He just about had it saved, and then he just got collected in it. Watch this, coming through the smoke, and right here you think he's gonna make it. Nope. Oh, and the car just hooks. Wow, that was a nice save right there, but still got pretty good damage for that number 1 car. And that's what brought out the first caution. Looks like Stephen Papias and Trey Campbell have the worst end the worst damage of that, and Jim Figo's car is heavily vibrating on the back here. And pretty weird. No, there's not an earthquake right now at Michigan, but apparently something's wrong with the 97. Looks like he's having a seizure. Let's get back to the restart, shall we, as Samuel Mills, there he is your leader. Alright, here we go. Samuel Mills, your leader. We're going to restart here on lap 7 of 20. 39 of the 42 cars are on track right now. Looks like a few of them took it to the garage. And I believe Stefan Papias might have been one of those, as I don't see him on track right now. So Stefan Papias looks like he took his car to the garage. And let's get restart here. Let's get the restart here as Samuel Mills, Ethan Nix, Brandon Bain, Ryan Juke, Charles Jackson, and I believe that was Ashley. Green flag back in the air. Here we go. Samuel Mills bringing them down. Looks like Ryan Juke trying to make a move for third place as they head into turn 1. It's not going to work. Looks like, oh, that's Racer DSM stepping out of line over there. He's trying to make something work. And here comes Ethan Nix for the lead. 48 car. Ethan to the lead here at Michigan. As they start to fan out down the back straightaway here. Ethan leading the pack. Brandon Bain to the inside now. Bringing Charles Jackson with him. Looks like Brandon Bain's going to go ahead and take the lead. The pole sitter, or is he? Here comes Charles Jackson, that is. And I believe Ethan Nix was able to beat him to the line there on the high side. 4 wide in turn 1. And Samuel Mills gets in the wall. Got a couple guys up in the wall, actually. Samuel Mills caught a piece of the wall. And I believe so did Ashley. Yeah, oh yeah, Ashley got heavy damage. She ran into someone, it looks like. Heavy damage with the 10 car. I normally don't do this, but she ran into the back of someone. And oh, right there, gets into the back of Ryan Juke as he hit the wall. And from there, she just dropped back like a rock. And Ryan Juke and Racer DSM, who were well up front, are way behind now. And I mean way up behind. They were running 7th and 11th. And now they are dead last, basically. Tail end of the field. As Cole Lanning is the leader here at Michigan all of a sudden. Mom and a lot. Oh, don't. We're going to try 4 wide again. And this time, Brandon Bain's in the wall. Wow. Brandon Bain and a few others got in the wall this time. A pole sitter. Why are people... I don't understand. They're just hitting the wall. Oh, Ryan Daniels got sideways. Look at Ryan. He got turned and saved it, actually. And I believe the caution's out. I believe the caution's out because of that. Nope, no caution. Sean Henley in the lead. If we continue like this, we're going to have a caution. This guy's constantly hitting the wall. Oh my god, I had no idea who got it that time. Oh boy! Oh, and there they go again into the wall this time. A bunch of them pay the price. Mom and Elias. Bunch of guys up into the wall that time. So let's see who we spot back here. Robert Brooks. Cole Lanning. Ethan Nix. Man, a bunch of guys got up into the wall that last time by. And up front now, it's maybe Sean Galligan. I'm not even sure. They're 3 and 4 wide, battling for the lead here at Michigan on lap 11 of 20. And oh, Danny Wells in the wall along with his teammate Sean Henley. Oh no, and there they go. Oh my. Crash. John Dillon's around. Can he save it? Oh, Mo. No, he can't. We got guys upside down everywhere. Oh, man, they're still crashing now. Yep, Barney's upside down over here in turn 3. Oh, and Ryan Daniels hits him. Oh, and more guys! Man, oh, Barney upside down again. Trey upside down now, and Seth Cole goes upside down. Huge crash. Disaster everywhere. Look at this. Look how many cars are on pit road wrecked. Holy cow. I mean, I don't even know who's in the lead after that. Hey, would you look at that? Sean Galligan finally catches a break. He's in the lead. But just look how many guys are just destroyed. Let's take a look at what happened. Well, I told you Sean Henley and Danny Wells got up into the wall. This may have saved Danny Wells from crashing. So he gets in the wall and he gets away from the lead pack here. He loses all that ground, but that's a good thing. Because now these guys over here are going to wreck, and I mean wreck big on the back straightaway. Let's see where it all started. I'm guessing it was around where Charles Jackson is. Oops, going the wrong way there. They're 4 wide here. Looks like John Dillon and Charles making a little contact in the 22, and then ooh, the 55, the 27, 44, 38 all come together behind him. And the 38 turned to 3 who got into the 52. And the 38's able to sneak on by. And the 55 is wrecking behind him too. I might add, let's see. There's just so many things happening at once. Okay, with the 55 sitting in the middle of the racetrack. Holy cow, the 91 and a bunch of guys just narrowly escaped this. Yeah, let's find the 48. He goes upside down. He clips someone. Okay, 48's in the middle of this. He gets clipped. Goes upside down. Goes over in the grass. Back up the racetrack. Catches Diego Spina and Robert Brooks and a bunch of other guys. Now let's take a look at how Barney got upside down. There's too many things happening at once here. Okay, Barney was one of the first to go around. And him and Seth Cole make contact. Oh, Mom and Elias gets into him, sends up upside down. The 4 and the 17. Cole landing, barrel rolling. Hard into the wall he goes. Back on all 4, then back on his roof. And then he's going to get hit here again by the 6 car. And then some more guys, the 28, 31, the 92. All like get into it there. And Cole Landing in the 8 machine. He's another guy that suffered that went upside down here. Let's take a look at that. Oh man, just barely got clipped, and wow. Ouch. Yeah, that's really all you can say. Oh, then over here, some guys wrecked. 97, the 20, it looks like they all wrecked over here. Oh. Hard hit against the wall from the 97 and the 20 machine. And then these are the guys that got lucky and made it through. So let's take a look at it one more time, and then let's get to the restart. Gonna watch it all unfold one more time. The 6, the 28, the 92, these are all slow cars. They're really off the pace. And they get involved in this. Watch this. They're really off the pace. Here comes the lead pack in just a second. The 2 car is way off the pace. He also got a piece of this crash, I think. And you see just how off the pace he was. And here is the main pack right here where the wreck starts. Boom, there they go. And smoke everywhere, smoke everywhere. And cars just piling in, basically. You really can't see a thing. And there's Ryan Daniels and those guys. Now they're gonna pile in. I mean, they were a half a lap down. They came in a half a lap late to that, and they still crashed into it. Here comes Dylan Young. I want to see if he got a piece of it. I don't think he did. Yeah, looks like he was able to blast through that without any further incident. So yeah, Dylan Young did make it through, but Ryan Daniels and these guys, they did not. And now let's get to the restart here after a huge crash wipes out half the field at Michigan. Sean Galligan finally catches a break. He is your leader. Alright, here we go. Restart lap 16 to 20. There are 21 cars on track right now. Sean leads them to the green flag again here, lap 16 to 20. Here we go. Let's make a run to the finish here. There's 21 cars on track. That wreck really wiped out the field. As Sean leads them down the back. And here we go. Here's Darian Taylor making a move to the inside of Marshall Rich, the 22 car. And the 7. They're hooking up on the inside. Those two Dodges trying to make a run for the lead. They're going to get it away here from Sean. Here comes Brad Smith as well. Brad Smith has had a really good season so far. Darian Taylor leads that time by. Oh, into the wall goes Cody Lamas and Connor Germain. How many times have we seen that today? Guys getting in the wall. There's Cody way back there, slipping away from the pack. As they go down the back now, Darian Taylor and Marshall Rich side by side. Corey Williams in the mix for another win here. Marshall now to the inside. If he wins today, he locks himself into the All-Star race. If Darian wins, he locks himself into the All-Star race. Here we go. As they move 4 wide there with Sean and Corey and Samuel. Looks like all good. As Darian Taylor is still hanging on to the lead. He's doing a really, really good job. Oh, crash! Jason Marshall's your points leader. Race is over. We're racing back to the line now here, folks. Brad Smith, Darian Taylor. Can Darian lock himself into the All-Star race off of turn 4? Darian Taylor is going to join the All-Star race. He wins at Michigan. And a late race crash. It's going to end under caution. And, oh man, Sean Galligan is involved. Sean Henley, the defending champion. Jason Marshall, your points leader, may have gotten a piece of it. As you see the smoke on the back, let's take a look at what brought us under caution here for the final time and gave the win to Darian Taylor. Here's what happened. Points leader Jason Marshall, Sean Galligan, and a few others got together down the back and brought us under caution for the final time. Right about here, the 16 to 38 made contact, get into the 25. 88 gets into the back of the 25. Heavy front end damage for the 88. They all go spinning. They're able to save it. The 99 really does an unbelievable job, Racer DSM, though, does of staying off of Sean and both Seans, I guess, Sean Galligan and Sean Henley. And then there's everybody else that made it to the finish line. The very few cars that finished this race. Here's their official standings. Darian Taylor, Brad Smith, Marshall Rich, Corey, Samuel Mills, Mike Flanagan, Charles Jackson, Connor Germain, Aaron Williams, Carter Keselowski. And as you take a look at the rest of your field, a lot of guys retired after this one. Lots of racing, lots of action. Cost a lot of drivers, as you see. Next is the All-Star Breaker Race Showdown, everything in between. It's going to be exciting. Tune in to find out if you made the All-Star race or not. Obviously, if you're in the showdown, you didn't make it, but one man that knows he definitely made it with this win here today, Darian Taylor. Now let's go celebrate with him. Here comes Darian Taylor, about to celebrate his first career win in the Pepsi Racing Series. There he goes around doing the burnout. First career win guarantees him into the All-Star race for this season, which is just right around the corner. So he's able to lock himself in. Last time out at Kansas, we saw James Clarkson lock himself in. So a couple of drivers adding their names to the list of the drivers going to the All-Star race. And he's burning that tire down to that number 7 Sweet Energy Dodge. Second win of the season for Dodge. The other win for Dodge this season came with Robert Band at Texas. So Dodge has been shut out of victory lane this season for a pretty long time. So they get back to victory lane here in their backyard, actually, Michigan. So Michigan represents a lot of manufacturers: Chevy, Dodge, and Ford, and then there's obviously Toyota, who's always trying to upset the three main brands here that are represented in Michigan. But today, Dodge is going to victory lane at Michigan, and pretty good brand identity for them here today. Darian Taylor, winner here today at Michigan. Congratulations to him. Join us for the All-Star Showdown, which is in now 2 days.